What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about Kena Bridge of Spirits, and it certainly looks like this game is coming to Xbox platforms. So why do we know this? Well, it's actually been rated, which is probably like the thing, right? If it was anything else, if it was any other form of leak or rumor, you would call it, I think, a leak or a rumor. But because it's been rated specifically for the Xbox platforms, the game is coming. We don't know when, but I imagine, we have the Xbox event in June. I imagine we're going to get games big and games small. And I mean, this game's kind of right in the middle, right? I think we would see this kind of game, or maybe this is just a random announcement that Ember Lab does at some point over the next couple months. I want to talk about it just for a few minutes. This game really impacted me. I really freaking love this game, and I think back to this generation. I've controversially called it. I really believe we're in kind of the weakest console generation. Doesn't mean we haven't had amazing games. In fact, case in point behind me here. But I just think compared to the PS4 and Xbox One and PS3 and 360, I don't know. I just feel like it's a little bit weaker. But if there's a game that I keep thinking about in the last 5 or so years, this is actually one of them. And I don't know if it's like an absolute masterpiece, but it's just a game that's truly stuck with me every week or so. I think about this game, and I feel like you kind of have to be a pretty good game to do that. From the music, which I think is incredible, the visuals immediately get you, and I think this is a beautiful, beautiful game. But the combat and the gameplay itself, I think, in this game is extremely, extremely good. The weakest part, I'd probably say, is Kena herself, and I've always tried to, come at it with respect. I think she's solid, but I think maybe there's a sequel needed, and God, I hope there's more of these games coming. I feel like you kind of need to flesh out her character more. You kind of have to let her talk a little bit because she doesn't talk too much in this game. But if you've never played this game before, I did a review. I got a review code actually back in the day. Man, oh man, I recommend this game big time. And is it good that it's coming on Xbox? Yeah, I honestly get it out to as many people as possible. Look, we're 3 years, and this is the next part of this video I kind of want to focus on. 3 years it's been. It came out in September of 2021, and unless this game comes out, in the next month or so, I'm going to assume it probably comes out in the fall. And so, man, I mean, I don't know, whatever narratives you all want to paint online, or people maybe will paint online. I haven't actually, I've seen the posts of this, but I haven't, gone deep in to see, PlayStation versus Xbox people in there. I'm sure there's talk of, man, 3 years. It's been a long time, and I do wonder if it will do well, because I don't know, if you were going to get it, you were going to get it. If you weren't, you weren't. Yet again, if you have an Xbox and you only have an Xbox, right? Well, then, if you kind of draw the line in the sand, right? Well, if the game comes over 5 years, 10 years after it comes out, there will be people, I would imagine, that would get it. So, I mean, look, the sales will pick up, I think, at least a little bit. I don't know how well it would do, but it's good to get it on different platforms. And I wonder, I've actually said a little while, especially as we've kind of gotten further away from this game, they're hiring, they're making their next game, and I really wonder if we're getting a second game. I don't think this really would apply, if this strengthens that argument or weakens it. The game has been out. Maybe the exclusivity deal was over, or it's been over for a long time, and they're now just deciding it. But I imagine the primary focus is to get it out in front of a new set of eyes and see if anybody kind of bites at it, right? Which I think they should. And I really think I want a sequel to this game. I think a sequel to this game actually makes a lot of sense, and I hope that's what they're doing. And again, the longer we go, it's been 3 years. So, whatever game they're working on, they've been working on it for 3 years. And so, I don't know, could we see the next game from them this year? I've kind of, speculated that I think in 2024, since we've got here, I think it has been definitely enough time where we could see something, and maybe it comes out next year or the year after. We'll see. But great to see it out, and it's a game that I always think about. It's a game I always want to replay. I think I've replayed this game. I think I've played it 3 times in all, maybe 3, from beginning to end, and I love it every time. In fact, I think I kind of like it more every time I play it. It's been a good year plus, I would say, and so maybe, I don't know, 3-4 year anniversary, I'll do something for it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure, as always, you're subscribed to the channel, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.